fear, but fear itself. That's the destructive monster. So turn off things that can contribute to your fear. Turn a deaf ear to people that all they can do is talk about how negative things are because they have bought into the consciousness of the world. Start attending workshops, seminars, listening to tapes on a daily basis to begin to recondition your mind, to retrain your thinking. Faith comes by what? Hearing and hearing and hearing. Listen to things that can empower you, that can enable you to create a new reality for yourself, and a new life for yourself. You might appear to be strange around most people. You know, most people think you're strange if you're happy today. People say, how you doing? I said, better than good. Whoa, what's wrong with him? Just go around smiling and watch people. Look at this. This is a weird guy over here. Because most people don't smile. Watch them. Look at their faces in the morning. Here we go, another Monday morning. How you doing? Haven't had my coffee yet. Don't ask me. See, these people have not found their purpose in life. That's why they're grumpy. That's why they're miserable. That's why they're so negative. They're hurting and they want to hurt other people. So start practicing using programs for your mind. Seminars, books, workshops. Keep a journal. Record your thoughts. What's happening with you? Every day when you get up, have a journal near you. I use a Jack Boland journal so that I can write down my ideas. I keep it by my bed so I can write down my thoughts. See, ladies and gentlemen, we get 3 to 4 thoughts a year that if we would act on those thoughts, they could change our life.
My name is Chef Tajani, and what I'm about to share with you sounds...
They could change our life. When you don't have a true appreciation and acceptance for who you are, and you allow yourself to be immobilized by fear, what happens in the process is work and trying to talk to and interview many of the members of this tribe, and they began to respond to him. They threw out the welcome mat to him, and years later when people came to see what his progress was, they asked him, how were you able to do this? How did you convert the relationship from being hostile to that of being positive? And he said something I think has value for all of us. He said, when life can no longer threaten you with death, he said, what else is there? And the majority of the fears that we have are not life or death fears. They're not those kind of fears. But through our imagination, we blow them out of proportion and we give them more power than they actually have or deserve, and we permit them to govern our lives. We permit them to determine how far we can stretch out on our dreams and discovering our stuff. And as we begin to look at ourselves and begin to, wait a minute, just getting to the point as you assess yourself and begin to prove yourself and just say, wait, hold a minute. I've been sweating this out. What's the worst thing that can happen to me on this? Will it kill me? Will I die? Why am I going through all of these changes over this? How much power does this really have? And am I the one that's feeding the power into it? See, a lot of times we allow ourselves to be fed and to be programmed into being afraid. I mean, you watch the news and read the newspaper, you'll be scared to come out the house. Am I right? You'd be afraid. So what kinds of things, what kinds of thoughts are you feeding your consciousness? What kind of things are you putting in your mind that will enable you to either move forward or to justify why you're staying where you are? I used to be a door-to-door salesman. I had X number of TVs. I had a minimum amount that I knew I had to sell every day in order to provide for my mother, who was ill at the time, who had lost her job at the M&M cafeteria because of arthritis. And I said, I'm going to go door to door, and sometimes I would not come home until 1 o'clock at night, knocking on people's door, people closing. What do you want? Would you like to buy a nice working month's television set, no money down? No. What about an Emerson TV? No. Thank you very much. Do you know anybody else that would be interested? No. Thank you very kindly. Knock on another. Hello. Would you like to buy a nice working television set, no money down? No, get away from our door. Thank you very kindly. Do you know anybody else would be? Yeah, my cousin, he lives 2 doors down. Thank you very kindly. I tell him you sent me. When I heard your cousin told me that you wanted to buy a television set, told me to come here and talk to you, we got a special discount for you. Yes, come in, I'm interested. I would just keep right on. I would not go home until I did it. It's an interesting thing, ladies and gentlemen, that when we put ourselves in a situation where we say we're going to do it, it puts you in another zone where the universe responds to you. When you have that kind of consciousness, see, the universe responds to the man or woman that refuses to be denied, because that is your commitment. That business that you want, that book you want to write, that dream that you have of controlling your destiny, that is yours. That power to create that and to manifest that is yours. That's available to you. But you've got to be willing to stand there and face disappointment, not have support, be lonely, doubt yourself sometimes, be rejected again and again and again, become bankrupt if necessary, again and again and again, and refuse to turn around until life gives it up. Nothing can resist a person that has that kind of commitment. The people that have made a difference on the planet. When John F. Kennedy said, we will go to the moon in the next decade, he spoke it. That was a commitment, and people shared that vision. People bought into that. We've had all kinds of examples in history where people have made declarations, who have committed their lives to bring about a difference. There are people who are taking a stand today against hunger. I guarantee you it will be a part of our past at some point in time. Someone took a stand against polio. It no longer plagues us as it once did, because someone said, it is my commitment to eradicate it from the face of the earth. Someone made the commitment. The reason that we're here and enjoying the democracy that we have, someone made a commitment that whatever is required, if it means that I die. I remember Paul Robeson, here I stand, for I can do no other. And that's how you must be. Commitment means standing up for your life. It means honoring yourself. It means beginning to say and to see and recognize your alignment and oneness with the universe, and that you are a channel for life to express through. And we short-circuit it with anger. We short-circuit it with fear. We short-circuit it with envy. We short-circuit it by being lazy or apathetic or giving up easily. Why? We say, oh, it's too hard, it's too hard. We don't challenge our spirit. Ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing as powerful as the human spirit. You can't destroy it. You can pervert it, but you can't destroy it. I was reading Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. What a powerful book. I'm reading it now for the 7th time. And he gives so many graphic examples of the power of the human spirit. And so what are some of the things that can fortify us and give us the kind of inner strength that will allow us to forward ourselves into the future by manifesting our commitments? Number one, commitment means in some cases going back to school, getting some training, sitting up in classes with people younger than you, putting yourself in a position where you don't know and that is awkward and uncomfortable, but because of your commitment to develop yourself, or to go back to school to get a high school diploma or to get a college degree, that it doesn't matter, feeling dumb and saying, what am I doing here, sitting up in some boring class? Commitment could mean a lot of things. It could mean that you begin to go back. You got to back up sometimes. It means to back up and not give up, to regroup, back up and regroup and come back again. Because life has waylaid you, because you got knocked down.
In 3 steps, I'm going to show you how you could make an extra $1,000, $10,000.
Because you got knocked down. I think that it's very important that you start trusting yourself. Listen to yourself. Listen to that still small voice within you. Don't try and make everything logical. There's some things about life that defies logic, that you just can't explain how the outcome is going to be. That once you begin to trust yourself and your ideas and your instincts, life takes on a whole new meaning, because now I want you to do that feeling that you are led. Just feel, I am led. I remember the worst speech I had ever given in my life. I let someone exploit a fear that I had. For years, I had a tremendous inferiority complex because I'm not college educated. And this person knew this. And she said, let me write this speech for you. You're going to speak at Ohio State University. Those people are very educated there. And they're going to know when you make grammatical errors. And they're going to know because of the substance of your speech that you are not literate. I care about you. I don't want you to embarrass yourself. So this person proceeded to write a speech for me. I had a speech in my mind, but this person was stronger than I was negatively than I was positive about my own thoughts. And I gave my power away. With my permission, I allowed this person to guide me to do something that I really didn't want to do. But I didn't feel enough inner strength and conviction about my skills as a speaker and the message that I had to bring to stick by my guns. And I got up there at the Ohio Union and I read this straight speech and did not move and did not take my eyes off the page, because I'm not accustomed to reading. And after I finished, some people gave me a standing ovation because I read it extremely well, and I was very tense and I was very nervous. Ladies and gentlemen, don't give your power away. You don't need anybody to approve your dream. It was given to you. If they can't see it, it's because it wasn't given to them. It was given to you. Hold it, nourish it, cultivate it, work on it. It's yours. It's your baby. Work on it until it comes into fruition. I gave away my power and I said, I'm not going to do that no more. Here's something else for those who make it today. Do what you know is right. Treat people like you want to be treated. Don't try and take any shortcuts. Don't try and cheat. Pay your dues up front. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, what goes around comes around. You can pay now or you will pay double later. So do the right thing. There might be a tendency sometimes, because of the negative part of our consciousness and our own programming, for us to want to say, well, I'll just do it this time. It won't matter. Won't nobody know. Ladies and gentlemen, everything matters. And you know you're somebody. You know. I'd rather lose out on my dream doing the right thing than to cheat trying to make a shortcut to get to my goal. I want to be able to look myself in the mirror. And that's what you want to do. There's no saying, judge a man not by what he does, but by that he doesn't have to do. And to judge the true quality of a man is what he'll do when nobody's looking. See, there's some good out there for you in the universe that has your name on it. And nobody can get your good. It has your name on it. They can't take your stuff. It's your stuff. So when you know that whatever you're seeking, it's also seeking you, you don't worry. You don't run scared. You don't think somebody's going to take it from you. You listen to your inner voice and you always take the high road. There will be the tendency, the natural inclination to take the low road. You must resist that. Here's something else I encourage you to do if you want to make it today. Keep your agreements. Keep your agreements that you make and establish a network of people who will also do that. Establish a network of people in your life that you can count on, that will be there for you when you need them, and you be there for them. Here's the other thing is you're working on your dream. A lot of people have been calling me saying, hey, man, I read about you in Ebony. Boy, you're lucky. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Here's something else. 3 P's to have in your life. In working on your dream and doing your life work, you must be patient, persistent, and positive no matter what.
Freedom Friday. Good morning. Be patient, be positive. It's your dream. Hold on to your dream. Freestyle Friday. Hold on to your dream. You either do it now or you do it double later. So let me say welcome and let me invite Valerie, if you're available to just do us the honors this morning, if you're available.
A company that builds its foundation on the right principles and keeps them without wavering. A company that reaches the world with integrity. A company that grows with its customers and shares generously along the way. We are Atomy. Since its founding in 2009, Atomy has continued its steady growth, becoming a global network marketing company that can be found all around the world. Beyond customer satisfaction, we have made our customers' success our first priority, and that commitment continues today. Providing exceptional quality at an affordable price, this is the essence of distribution and the core of Atomy's strength. From the beginning, Atomy has upheld its absolute quality, absolute price philosophy, which lives within every product we create, from health supplements to beauty, living, food, and home appliances. Hemohim has surpassed 3 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, becoming Korea's #1 exported health functional food. Developed through the national project of the Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, Hemohim has acquired 28 international patents as a single product, and in 2024 became the first in Korea to be certified for both immune enhancement and anti-fatigue functionality, setting new standards in the health functional food industry. Another flagship line, Absolute Skincare, has exceeded 1 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales. It became the first in the cosmetics industry to receive the Sejong Daewang Award and was selected as a next-generation world-class product by the Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy. Atomy practices customer-centric management in every aspect of its business. This dedication has earned us the honor of being the only company in the industry to receive the Consumer-Centered Management certification 3 years in a row. Since opening our U.S. branch in 2010, Atomy has expanded across Asia, South America, Oceania, and Europe, operating in 26 regions worldwide and becoming a global hub connecting producers and consumers. Our products continue to prove overwhelming popularity overseas, leaving Korea in health supplement exports and quasi-drug exports, earning the $300 million export tower and reaching $2 billion in cumulative exports by 2025. Following the launch of our EU branch, we plan further expansion into Africa, Central and South America, and other emerging markets by sourcing products around the world that meet absolute quality and absolute price, and delivering them through our global sales network. Atomy continues to advance its global sourcing, global sales strategy. Atomy's success system, designed and operated directly by the company, enables anyone to succeed, regardless of personal background or experience. It is the driving force that sets Atomy apart. Through dynamic seminars delivered both online and offline, we share Atomy's vision vividly with members worldwide. By merging business with culture, we present a global success system that transcends time and space. To support our global members, we operate the ACT project to cultivate leadership and strengthen capabilities. We also opened the Songnisan Forest, reborn as the center of Atomy's brand experience offering programs and spaces dedicated to success. Atomy is now taking a step further, preparing A-Care, a wellness curation solution designed to enrich every aspect of life beyond physical health. With data-driven personalization and AI-powered care, we help members achieve a balanced lifestyle. To uphold Atomy's principles of absolute quality and absolute price, we empower our partner companies to focus fully on quality. Payments are made in cash within 1 week of delivery. Interest-free operating funds are provided when needed, and a joint quality management system ensures consistent excellence. Through these commitments, we build a virtuous cycle of accompanied growth. Atomy strives for sustainable coexistence with the planet. Through plastic-free initiatives, biodegradable materials, eco-friendly packaging, and resource regeneration efforts. Atomy's culture of sharing stands at the highest level, not only in direct selling, but across the entire distribution industry in Korea. Over the past 3 years, our donation to revenue ratio has been nearly 30 times higher than that of major retailers, ranking #1 among Korea's top 500 companies. These efforts have earned Atomy accolades in sustainability, public service, family-friendly management, and Great Place to Work Asia's Best Companies to Work For. Atomy's spirit of sharing has spread far beyond Korea, with employees, partners, and members around the world joining in social contribution activities. The company that upholds its principles as it shapes a new culture of distribution. The company trusted by people around the world as it continues to grow globally. The company that looks beyond customer satisfaction and strives for customer success. The company that values the spirit at its core. We are proud. Atomy,
So, Freedom, Freestyle, Fearless Friday. I'm going back to Honey Badger. Yes, the mascot of the week. Tenacious, fearless, persistent. It grows a thick skin. And Les Brown this morning is saying to us, hold on to that dream. You're either going to do it now or we do it double later. Let me just pause for the cause. If you're here for the first time, let me welcome you. So it's a Freestyle Friday. We unplug, we unmute, and we share. Is it a testimony? Is it a story? Tell us your journey. What's the dream? This is where we unplug and we let it out. The week is done. And come to think of it, it's that time of the year, Easter. The story of Easter. Death, burial, resurrection. All right, so Mr. Benjamin, if you want to just open up for us, and we want to have some interaction this morning. But before I do that, let me take 4 minutes and talk about our #1 standalone product. It's called Himohim. Here we go.
In just a few seconds, you can turn a pile of rust into shining treasures. This isn't just an ordinary cleaner.
Hello, my dear friends. My name is Lydia Savchenko, and today I would like to talk to you about Himohim and our immune system.
According to numerous reviews, after taking Himohim, the body's resistance and resilience to seasonal colds increase. An increase in resistance to viral infections is noted in both adults and children. Himohim is a concentrated complex of medicinal herb extracts enriched with vitamins designed to support the body's immune functions. It contains only 3 components. The proper combination of these 3 components addresses an important task: managing inflammatory processes. Himohim is not a medicine. It is a complete preventive nutrition for cells, strengthening the body's immune defenses. In the name Himohim, I stands for immunity, meaning the protection of the body from infectious organisms and other aggressive agents. Everyone's immune system is weakened in different ways. Every day, the body takes hit after hit from poor environmental conditions and chemicals in the form of medications and low-quality food. In a weakened body, what can naturally restore it does not reach it. Himohim, at the cellular level and regardless of illness, boosts and activates the immune system. Thousands of reviews have been collected from people who have used the product for a long time. These reviews prove the effectiveness and benefits of using Himohim. The manufacturers and developers of Himohim took on a very important task, creating a product that, with its plant-based composition, would impact all systems of the body, including the delicate immune system, not by stimulating it, but by balancing it. The Korea Atomic Energy Research Institution conducted 8 years of research and development as part of a national project. No fewer than 150 research studies were conducted. The purpose of the research was to develop a functional food supplement for biological protection for people dealing with radiation. Himohim activates the function of NK cells. Natural killer cells are large, granular lymphocytes produced in the bone marrow. They possess toxicity against tumor cells and virus-infected cells. In a healthy person, there are dormant cancer cells, but at the slightest imbalance in the body, during stressful situations, or with decreased immunity, these cancer cells awaken and begin to attack the body. Therefore, it is important to constantly support the immune system so that these cells do not dominate. Studies have shown that Himohim's therapeutic effect is 5 times greater than that of ginseng root and medicinal mushrooms commonly used in medicine.
In addition to working on our immunity, Hamohim also benefits our digestive system, improves overall condition, sleep level, energy level, and appetite. To get the results, we recommend to take Hamohim 3 to 4 months with enough good water, good sleep, and good nutrition food. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below this.
Okay, your Himohim, your hydration, and good sleep. Don't get it twisted. Can't leave it all up to the Himohim. The Himohim does what it does. It wakens the natural killer cells, the lymphocytes. It attacks the cancer cells. It brings the body into a strong immune state. So we take it to support the body's immune system. But that alone won't be enough. Lifestyle changes. Get your exercise on. Get your sleep on. And your hydration. And we take that Himohim first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Drink it with warm water. And before we go to bed at nights, we take it again. So while you sleep, while the body is going through its regenerative process, building new cells, the Himohim works along with your body. That's what it does. In the case of extreme immune breakdown, then we take 2 or even 3 in the mornings. We take another dose during the day and again at night. Let's open up this morning. Let's see. I haven't seen certain folks on the call for a long time. Welcome, Gabrielle, and I hope I get it right. Siriaku. If I'm doing you injustice, I apologize. Good to see you. Hi, Sabrina, Mr. Benjamin, always a pleasure. And Ruth and Patience and Sylvia and Valerie. Is that Valerie Martin? Is the same person? I'm curious. My uncle, all the way from Thailand, Mr. Robert. Good morning to you. Okay, so
Thank you. Good morning back.
absolutely, absolutely. My pleasure.
Good morning, CJ. Yes, it's Valerie. Milika is my African name. It's me, one and only. Everybody.
Thank you, Valerie. Glad to know that my sister is always in the house. I know you had an intense week this week, but it's good to see you this morning. Okay, now it's Freestyle Fridays. It's Freestyle Fridays. It's Freedom Fridays, and so this is where I decrease and allow the family to increase. There are stories to tell. I say in times of peace, prepare for war. So let's hear the stories. Let's hear what's happening in your story, in your neck of the woods. How is your business going? Did you do your 2 in 24? Are you inviting? What's your stories of triumph today? How is your business going? What are you struggling with? Okay, so let's take a quick minute and talk about these things. Share your testimony. And by the way, I'm very allergic to shyness. Don't play. We don't have no use for shyness around here. So if you stumble, get up. If life knocks you down, land on your back. If you can look up, you can get up. Let's go.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. This is
Good morning,
Patience. I have a story.
All right.
Yes. On December, I offered toothpaste and brushes to everyone in our service, in the department. And then, a few days ago, I asked one of my colleagues how she felt after using the toothpaste and brush. So as I told, I talked to them about my business. She asked me if we have a supplement or any product that can help for people with cancer, prostate cancer, and any other cancer. I said yes. That's what I explained to you, about my business. We have products which can help for cancer. So guess what? That my colleague, I did not think about her spending as much as she did
Yes.
to buy products for 2 members of her family. She said to me, Patience, my family is so complicated. I don't even know if my uncle and my aunt are going to take those products if I buy them to them. So I told her my story about my brother who had a prostate also. I said, do you know what I said to my brother? I told him, Emmanuel, I'm in a business where I have supplements that can help you. Would you like to take them? Because I want you to be alive.
Yes.
And he said yes. So I told my colleague, tell your uncle that you want him to be alive and see if he's going to say no. So he called her uncle. She called her uncle and said, Uncle, I want to buy some product to help you because I want you to be alive. Are you going to take them? And he said yes.
Yes.
So my friend asked me about the product, and I sent her the list of all our supplement and vitamins and so on. And she looked at them. She asked me to give her the price. I was scared. I said, knowing my colleague, she will not buy those products. So I gave her the price of Emohim and Noni. And she said, okay. And what else? And I told her, well, you can use the probiotic, you can use palmetto, vitamin C, omega-3. And she said, give me the amount. It was 1,000 and something. Yeah, because she bought 4 Emohim, 4 Noni, and she started to multiply the quantities. Yes. And when she said, no, I'm going to, do you have Zelle? And I said, yes. Okay, I'm going to send the money to you. Please place this order for my uncle and my aunt. The products arrived yesterday.
Yippee.
I'm telling you, we have to be bold, because and we don't have to think for people, we are talking to, because I minimize my colleague, but the PVs that she gave me, because she doesn't want to be in the business, but she bought products from me, and those PV are going to help my downline because I cannot buy on my own line anymore.
There you go.
Yeah. So my story this morning is that we don't have to be shy. As CJ used to say, don't be shy, and don't think for people. You know, when you want to talk to somebody, just talk to the person about the products and what good they can do to people, instead of saying, this person, I don't think that if I talk to the person, he or she will accept or whatever. We have to be bold and not to be shy. And from that experience, I think I'll put away my shyness and be bold. Thank you. That is my story this Friday, this Good Friday.
Yes, it's a very good Friday. Yes. Stepping into the light, stepping into boldness. Remember the honey badger, a small, diminutive creature on the African savannah. But guess what? The leopard fears the honey badger. The king of the jungle stands in fear of the honey badger. The elephant, the black mamba, it grows a thick skin. It's a small animal, but it will come at you. Like I always say, don't play. So, patience. I love that. We don't accept fear. We don't accept doubt. We don't accept unbelief. And I'm very sure, patience, that it's quite likely that why you've had the result that you've had and that you will keep getting is because your language is changing. Don't be afraid to boldly step out into this wellness domain. It's called lymphocytes. Yes, it wakes up the natural killer cells. It goes after the cancer. 8 years of research. Let's acquaint ourselves with the narrative. Let's not be casual about it. People are waiting for us to speak up and to speak with conviction. Anyway, enough of me. Um, so help me along, Valerie, if you will, or Benjamin, if you will, or any emerging leader. I know that leaders are emerging, and I know that very soon I will have to just step aside and allow others to run the show. So let me just be quiet for a minute and allow everyone to just shine in and bring the stories. Stories sell. Facts tell, but stories sell. Here we go. Do da da do da do 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 day. Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful day. I can wait.
This is Jammin. This has been Jammin.
Yes, Jamin.
Happy Friday, God's Day. And I'm challenging institution. I'm challenging institutions to declare they have the solution. I'm declaring or challenging them with autonomy. And research has done its research, and research has proven its research. Now, like the badger, I can go against the institution and change life. I can go against, I could challenge them with the proven products that we have. So, as CJ says, don't play. So I passed Fred Hutchinson Center in Seattle. He's right there it's on the highway. I pass it all the time. And so my challenge, and pray for me, I want to just go and sit in the lobby and just observe what goes on into that institution. What are they doing that helps people get rid of cancer or something. What are they doing? And with the product that we have, I know it does what it does. And it's a matter of, God bringing me to the right person at the right time. And so that is my goal, is to shake them. We have it. So what are these institutions doing? Are you trying to kill them? Are you trying to keep them under your, scaffold? No. We can heal them. So that is my quest for this year, is to be the badger against institution with Hemohim and Noni, and in all the products of autonomy. We are the atom bomb. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Benjamin. Yamin. Ben Yamin. Yes. Mm-hmm. Do da do da do. Do da do da day.
CJ,
Yes.
chirpy. Well, I guess that's how we are supposed to be, chirpy. Anyway, I have been experiencing this thing with my sink in the bathroom. It was clogged for some time, and I bought Drano and other products that are recommended to do the unclogging. But unfortunately, they only work for a period of time. And then I remember this wonderful product, the dishwashing liquid. So I reached for it and I poured some in, and it has been working. It has been working. Yeah, it works. It works. It's all purpose, so it does its job. Excellent job. And that's dishwashing liquid.
Yeah.
It's all purpose CJ, definitely. So, and next, I have a friend. Pardon me? Yes, I have a friend who I gave the gift of the Propelus toothpaste. And I called her this morning and asked her about it. She was so excited. She has fallen in love with the toothpaste and requests that I place an order for her, which I'm planning to do as soon as I'm placing my order. So that's my story.
Do da do da do. Do da do da day.
Okay, CJ, that's it.
If you do it the Atomy way.
Yes, certainly, for sure.
By the way, I just took out my notebook and I just wrote that one down. Yes.
What did you write, CJ?
The one of the wonders
Unclogged
of
sink.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
That's right. I know that it's highly concentrated, and that could account for it penetrating and breaking through all that vegetable oil and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's interesting.
It does.
Very interesting.
Yes, it
They
does.
say that when you use it, you just need a little drop. So if you actually poured some inside you, no wonder. Okay.
Yes, I
I'll try
just,
it.
yeah, I did. It worked wonders.
Thank you, Sylvia.
You're most welcome.
Yes, Claudia. Okay. All right. So, anyone else? Okay. So while you are gathering your thoughts, let me just throw this one at us. It's springtime. Spring again. Let's spring into action. So we are doing all that spring cleaning stuff. The car, the house, our surroundings. So may I suggest, as it relates to our physical bodies. Let's be about some detoxing and some spring cleaning. And may I also suggest that we grab a hold of the spirulina capsules. That spirulina is another superfood or plant-based. What does it do? You see all that heavy metal in the body, i.e., the aluminum, and all these heavy metals. The spirulina does a great job getting the heavy metals out of the system. So if we started the year and did not do a detoxing or a cleaning or cleansing, let's take care of the microbiome and let's take care of the body and let's push out all these contaminants. Let the skin breathe again. Now, as it relates to the liver, the question is, have you been taking your milk thistle lately? Remember, the herbs, the trees, the plants been given us by God for the healing of the nations, the seed therein. So we have a wonderful, wonderful milk thistle. It's nature's cleanser for the liver. So the liver and the kidney, these two hard working organs in the body, they need some loving, they need some respect. So take care of the liver. It's time to give the liver a little loving. Christmas came and went. We're now in spring. So get your milk thistle on for the liver health. Get your spirulina, getting out all the toxicity. And please remember the microbiome for gut health. Let's take care of the gut biome. Very important. And for the eyes, nourish those eyes, the xanthan, okay? And your smart memory up, okay? Don't wait until. Get your, feed the brain, feed the memory, take care of your brain health. All right, enough for me. The floor is open.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Gwen.
I wanted to share a personal testimonial. I started out, when I started with Atomy, I started out with a noni because that's what I used to do and that's what I knew. So I did noni for several months. And then I switched over to the HemoHim. I underwent eye surgery for cataract on my right eye now it's been about 7 weeks. The surgery went well, but I ended up with inflammation in my eye, which the doctor couldn't explain. I didn't know what happened. But I started taking more of the HemoHim, and it's clearing up the inflammation. But the other thing that it's doing for me is it's just making me feel better. Like I've always had kind of erratic sleep patterns. So now I'm waking up earlier in the morning and I'm just feeling better, not hurting. My granddaughter used to ask me this question, Grandma, how come old people so mean? And I said, old people aren't mean, baby. Sometimes they're just hurting and they don't know how to express it. It's just an expression on their face. And I can just recognize within myself that I'm feeling better. I'm feeling lighter on my feet. I'm getting up in the morning. I'm moving around a lot faster. Just overall, actually just feeling better. And that makes me happy.
Makes me happy too.
Yep.
I got a question for Gwen. How long were you taking the noni?
I took the noni for about 3 months. I haven't been with Atomy that long. But I used the noni by itself for about 3 months. And then, of course, as we hear more from you in the videos and the testimonials, I said, I need to get my own HemoHim. So I've been doing the HemoHim now for 2 months, and it is definitely making a difference in my overall physical health.
I'm listening to you, Gwen, and it all makes sense. Those of us who are into herbology and just homeopathic medicine and just using the plant-based alternatives and who understands how the body works, there is something to be said about those first 120 days, 4 months, 3 to 4 months, and that this is the period of time that it takes to totally regenerate the blood. Yeah. And so what happens? We discover that there's a shift, the way how you begin to feel, the way how you begin to look, because the healing is taking place from the inside out.
Right.
The gut biome is being restored. All that flora in the gut, and things are being taken out of the body. We are accustomed to, especially Caribbean people, this beef bath boom, we call it wash out or flush out, and it's a day or 2 days of this big bang exercise. But the best detoxing and the best cleansing there can be is the sustained week by week by week by week by week, getting the bacteria, the right bacteria remains and the bad bacteria out. And so between that fermented noni and the hemohim, I believe, Gwen, that very soon you're going to be growing wings. If you think you feel good now, just give yourself another 4 months. Yeah, you'll be flying.
Awesome.
Yeah, because
Awesome. It'll be a great summer.
it's going to be awesome. And remember that fermented noni, it does what all those prescription medication does not do. It has a way of getting up into the pineal gland, and it takes care of all those mood issues, depression, those. It's not a psychological imbalance. It's not a chemical imbalance. It's just that it understands the body. It's called in Tahiti the happiness fruit. Yeah, that's what it's called. And so that granddaughter, grandson, that says grandma, whatever, how comes? It's true. As we age, all those mitochondrial habits of the body begins to become depleted. The power cell of the body shuts down, and so people get grumpy, and they don't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
But the kids see it.
That was my mother. That's why they asked.
Oh dear.
Not me. She's just hurting.
Oh boy, and the pain, and we can reverse all of that. So may I encourage us to get a hold of the probiotics and start making the gut biome happy again. Okay, let's make this the happiness space. All right, let people want to be around you, look good, smell good, walk good, and you'll be surprised. They will be calling you. They'll be knocking on your door because there's gonna be something about you. Why you so cool? Why you so? It's just nice being around you. Yeah, it's that hemohim. It's that fermented noni. It's those vitamins. Yeah. You ever notice people around you with a whole heap of mood swings? They're today they're nice and tomorrow they're grumpy, and these kind of bipolar habits. Yeah, it's they need the hemohim. They need a noni. They need a vitamin B. complex, the vitamin C, and the vitamin D3. Thank you, Gwen, for sharing.
You're welcome.
Do da do da da do 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 day. Oh, what a wonderful, wonderful day. Do da do da do. Do da do da day. Do da do da do da day. Do da do da day.
Good morning, good morning.
Hi, Ruth.
Good morning, CJ, and good morning, everyone. So they make you sing today, CJ, because nobody want to talk, so you have to sing to feel.
Yeah, just play. Do da do da do da da.
So we're happy
Do
to
da
hear
do
you
da
sing,
da.
so you can sing, CJ. Okay. There's a question in the chat. I see Gabrielle G put a question. So she asks about, you said there's something that can help with, let me see, what do you use for the heavy metals? So that
Okay,
was,
that's going to be your spirulina. And the best spirulina there is Artemis spirulina from the cool waters of off the coast of Hawaii. Yeah. You have good spirulina and you have very, very good spirulina. We have the very, 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 very good spirulina that takes care of the heavy metals in the body, among other things. It's a super another major superfood. Um, it's protein dense. So for those of us who are looking at an alternative to meat, yeah, you want to be on your spirulina because it's rich in protein. The astronauts take spirulina with them to on their space missions because it's way superior to meat.
Thank you.
You are welcome. And yes, we are recording. Yeah. The Hemo hymn that we played this morning, the 4-minute clip, I am going to post it in the chat because I think that's a good one to have in your toolkit. It's to the point. It's we have the 4-minute, we have the 6, we have the 8, we have the 10, we have the 12. I keep posting them in the chat. So depending on watch all of them because they can fit the profile of the individuals that are curious. If it's the type of person with that engineering mindset, they like numbers, they like to get facts and details. There is one it plays for about 8.41 minutes. It goes into the NIH.gov, it goes into the patents, it gives numbers and facts and figures. So that kind of video would be great for that analytical mind. They love numbers. They love facts. They don't like stories. So let's gather up all the Hemohim videos, and once you have them filed away, you save. You can pick out the one that you know will match the Inquirer. All right. So I'll post this one. It's going to be over in the Momentum Morning chat on WhatsApp when we are done this morning.
That's great. That one appears to be updated because it mentions 2026.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I like that.
I
I'm
am
one of those analytical people, so.
Yes. It can't be a one size fit all, and this is why I do what I do. Is it Gwen? Not sure.
Yes.
Yeah, sounds like Gwen. Yeah. So what I keep doing is when I do my research, I will find, for example, uh, different presentations as it relates to propolis, you know, the famous propolis, the standalone propolis, and people don't even understand what we have here. The manuka, the spirulina, you know, in fact, there are products in the Atomy cabinet that we have not even begun to explore. But once you get the understanding of it, then you can talk about it. Your business is going to change. Okay. So what I will constantly do, what I'll keep doing, Gwen, is I will be posting these videos both in the Momentum Morning chat, like we're here right now, and over in the WhatsApp chat. And we save them, we file them, open up, create a file for some of these products. Listen, what are the 5 top selling products in Atomy? Can anyone tell me, real quick? The 5 top selling products.
Well, the Hemohim, the Noni,
Noni,
the vitamin C.
no.
Vitamin
Sorry,
C is not in there.
no.
The toothpaste.
The toothpaste.
Yeah, that's right.
Or you could say toothpaste and toothbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else?
But even before toothpaste, toothbrush. Number 3.
Omega-3?
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
I'm talking about globally now. So
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
yeah. So
The beauty kit.
there you go. That's it. Between your evening forceps and your selective, that's your secret sauce. So if you want to win, do what the winners do. If these are the top selling products, well, pay attention. So when it comes to Thursdays and the beauty care, skincare, hair care, the Cosmeto Millionaire, and the talk of beauty parties, let's pay attention, because these are the top selling products. Your standalone, your Hemohim, your fermented noni, and all your skincare products. Perhaps it's because we're not using these products. Hello? It could be, or could it be that we are not really using these products? And the toothpaste and the toothbrush, top selling products.
CJ, for the toothpaste and toothbrush, both my daughters have braces.
Yes.
So I purchased those for them, and they really like it. One, they like the feel of the toothbrush as it doesn't pull on the braces.
Right.
And then they mentioned the fact that the toothpaste really makes it feel clean when they, rub their tongue across their teeth. So both of them really like those.
And here is what is happening quietly with the toothpaste. It is actually helping the gums. It is helping in the restoring or restoration of the gum. And I've been noticing something. Unlike the regular toothpaste, it makes the gum look healthier. And I don't know what it's that. I'm watching it, but the toothpaste actually have some restorative function with the gum and gingivitis. Now let's talk about the toothbrush. The toothbrush, unlike all the others out there, is it's a lot of research was done in the bristle. The bristle is unlike any other out there. It is designed to get in between those spaces. No wonder they like it, because I imagine that it goes to work getting into those small spaces in the braces. An experiment was done with two corn cobs. On one was sprinkled coffee, the other one coffee also. And a traditional toothbrush was used to brush out the coffee um, out of one of the corn cobs. And similarly, the same thing was done with the other corn cob with the coffee put on it. And guess what? The corn cob with the coffee poured out on it that was cleaned with the Atomy toothbrush came out 100% clean. All the coffee uh, was gone. Why? The bristle, how the design of the bristle of the Atomy toothbrush, it picks out, it gets into those tiny spaces between the cobs, the little the coffee, the corn. What do you call the individual corn? Corn. Clean it.
Kernel.
Kernel.
Kernel of the corn. Yeah.
Thank you, Uncle. Oh man, what would I do
Yeah,
without
but
you? The kernel. That's right. And there you have it. Now, um, we are right upon the hour. I just want to say something this morning. I'm not playing uh, a financial wellness video this morning, which I do every Friday as we get ready to close out. Um, we have a brother that is struggling with um, an issue. He lost his son. It's going on 3 weeks, and I'm going into this because we are family here. We all have our struggles, some more than others. I did post something in the chat this week. The son's name is Marlon McIntosh, and the dad is Kenny, friend of mine. He lost his son, not in a very pleasant way, and the burial is not done, cannot be done. I'm asking for those who can donate, and I don't know if she's on the call this morning. Ghislaine, a donation came in. I'm going to ask those of us who can to make a contribution to Kenny because there are things that he should have done, that we could have done, that should have done, that we did not do. Let me say this also that it was a Friday. This would be maybe about 5 weeks ago. I remember the Friday very well. We spoke about life insurance and what it does, long-term care, living care, and long-term care, living benefits. And the subject of insurance came up. I don't remember who it was that said at the end of that conversation that she saw the need to go and re-examine her insurance policies. I think it could have been that Friday we spoke about the importance of was it living trusts, living wills, and the benefits thereof of not doing wills but living, whatever it was. Uh, she said she was going to go and re-examine her policy because she saw where there might be gaps that she needed to take care of. Right after that call that morning, and I felt good that okay, seemed like the program has some relevance as it relates to us taking care of business. It's not just our health alone, not only the supplementation, but also our financial well-being. Well, I'm on the highway. It could have been about 15 minutes after we were all done. I got a call. That was a major disruption in my day. I barely made it onto the soft shoulder. You know, son of Ken, where I know he won't object to my sharing this. Yeah, he was discovered dead, was missing, couldn't be found, and I days earlier found him and got him on his feet, but alas, he was already struggling with certain things, and when they found him, he was really already in rigor mortis. It really affected me. I barely made it onto the soft shoulder, and the reason why I'm saying this is that there was no insurance. So life happens. I keep saying it. Life happens. It does what it does. The rain will fall on the just and also on the unjust. So don't be saying how comes. It happens. Life happens. So in times of peace, family, prepare for war. Be wise. Be wise. Be wise. So if there is any way we can contribute, perhaps I post the email, Zelle information today. So if anyone is so inclined, they'll know how and when and where to send that donation.
Yeah, hi CJ. Good morning, everybody. My heart is going out to the parents of the deceased young man. How old was he, if I may ask?
33.
Oh my
Real, a beautiful, wonderful. Yeah.
Real young. Yeah, that's sad. Yeah, go ahead and I definitely would like you. I have your Zelle actually. Do I send it to you or somebody else?
Yeah,
When?
to Dr. Wellness at Gmail for you. Dr.
Okay.
I post it in the chat, and
Okay. Yeah, no problem,
I
CJ.
also post a Cash App credential also.
Oh,
And,
Cash App on the chat, on this chat today. I'm sorry, but I'm so sorry. I know we all have issues, but my week has really been crazy, so I don't know. Is it in this chat this morning, the WhatsApp?
No, in the WhatsApp. I'll repost it on the
No,
WhatsApp.
Okay, CJ, I have your information. So you may want to do the WhatsApp for other people because to me, WhatsApp is easy peasy, but I mean, I can do Zelle as well, not a problem. And just for the record, we are praying for the family, for God's peace that passes all understanding to be upon each and all of them. So this is definitely a sad situation. And again, my deepest sincere condolences to the family. And we'll keep it moving. God is faithful. You know what bothers me with these kind of situations, CJ, is that you just don't know what these young people are going through.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't leave a thought, Valerie. Don't leave a thought, because what Gwen shared this morning about the fermented noni. Let me talk about it that for a quick minute. The fermented noni, it has a way of in those cases where we don't know what's going on with the kid, the son, the daughter, it without having to go, even if there's no counseling going on, and there's no prescription medication being given, the fermented noni is a beautiful, available supplement that does wonders to issues of depression and those life issues. And I highly recommend that we have that around for that son, that daughter that seems to be all withdrawn and hiding away and staying away from people. Yeah, keep the noni around. It will help. It goes into the pineal gland and it evens out the mood issues. Yeah. Dr. Neil Solomon, PhD, The Noni Phenomenon. Get that book, $20 on Amazon. Yeah. But back to you, Barry. Thank you.
Yes. No. Oh no. Oh no. I'm done. I will do what I have to do, what I can do, and we keep it moving. Are they here in Florida or are they in Jamaica?
Florida.
Oh, okay.
Florida and New York. Yes. Yeah. So thank you for yeah. Thanks.
CJ, may I speak with you whenever you find it possible, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
Yeah, yes. Okay. So, well, family, it's the weekend again, and it's Easter for some. Don't know what it is for others, but we celebrate the death and the burial and the resurrection. So have a great contemplative, reflective weekend. Stay strong, stay well. See you on Monday. 9:45 pregame. 10 o'clock showtime. And bring a friend. Bring a guest. Grow your business. Be a crusader. Be a true crusader. Aja.
Aja.
Pleasant weekend, everybody. Happy
Thanks to you.
Thank you, and same
He
to
was
you.
risen. He was
Amen.
risen. Yes, he was. Hallelujah.
Love you all.
Blessings. He was risen.